maltinha, daqui com vocês é RubenK e sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um Watch Dogs Legions. Bem, no último episódio tivemos a fazer aquela missão lá para o 404, em qual a gente derrotou lá esta maluca da Sky Lions. E bora lá continuar, que vamos continuar com a falha na Albion.
I hate putting Mary Kelly on the back burner while she continues to destroy lives with those microchips, but for now, we've no choice.
Then perhaps it's time to have a closer look at the elephant in the room, Nigel Cass, billionaire warmonger and current CEO of our local horde of thugs, Albion BMC.
Cass certainly profited most from the bombings. We can inspire London to resist from now till forever, but it still won't break Albion's grip on the city. Not with Cass at the top.
Pois.
Oh wow, really? You want to confront the leader of the mercenaries that have been terrorizing us? How can we do that?
Bagley's come across a possible gap in Cass's armor. An ex-insider, ex-friend with an axe to grind. He'd be an asset if we can find and convince him to work with us. Come to the safe house. We'll talk it through.
Bora lá, maltinha. Depende com a equipa, está-se bem. Bora lá. Acho que tem aqui algumas submissões, né? Cheira que sim.
Right, let's talk about Albion PMC, the only British organisation to successfully oppress more of the developing world than the British government. Led by Nigel Cass, a man the partisan media calls a charismatic visionary, and Amnesty International calls a war criminal. Albion was given the key to the city to re-establish order following the bombings.
Which was just too convenient.
It is. So that's two reasons why we need to find an angle on Cass.
We've found one. His name, Hamish Balaji. Born in London, Balaji was a recipient of the Cass Foundation Technical Scholarship at 14, which included a mentorship with Cass himself. At 16, Balaji designed Cass's first drone fleet. Fun fact, Cass delayed the launch by a week so it would land on Balaji's birthday.
Cass sounds like Balaji's second dad. Why would he help us?
They had a falling out after an incident in the Niger Delta 3 years ago. A buried human rights investigation accuses Cass of ordering a drone fleet to wipe out a village protesting the construction of a pipeline, but the drones malfunctioned before they could. Balaji is named as the likely saboteur. He's been on the run ever since, but now tracking data shows he's reappeared in London.
Shit, he's looking for redemption like with the protesters. This guy designed Cass's drone fleet. I think he's trying to disarm Albion.
He covers his tracks well, but that's a good guess. Unfortunately, according to this Albion intelligence report intercepted by our friend Caitlin Lau, Cass knows Balaji's in London as well. So, that's the op. Make contact with Balaji before Albion finds him. Then convince him we have a mutual enemy in Cass.
So this guy's our best chance to stop Albion and clear our names. And the largest private army on Earth wants him dead. No pressure.
Yeah.
It took some doing, but I've narrowed down the area where we're most likely to find Hamish Balaji. I've pushed the coordinates to your optic.
Yeah, you alright, mate? What's going on? Yeah, what, you wanna come in? What about your sis? Is she on it?
Vai lá encontrar com o Hamish. É? É aqui. Aliás, Eu faço uma coisa, em vez de estar a fazer aqui, fazer viagem rápida, assim faço já só um loading. Não vou estar a fazer dois. Ainda não foi com esta.
You joining us is totally awesome. Welcome to DedSec.
Fuck yeah! Ready to help make a difference.
Brilliant.
Protest rallies are not limited.
AI giant Broker Tech announced today that they are cancelling Daybreak, the neural mapping technology designed to allow people to live forever. A spokesperson for the company told press the decision to shutter the project was made out of respect for the memory of their founder, the late Sky Larson. What the company has in store following the death of their illustrious leader remains to be seen.
Eu vou ter que entrar ali.
Balaji has been snooping into Albion's affairs. Quietly, of course, but I've been able to determine that most of his activity stems from this area.
Right, let's say hello.
Not so fast. Themis isn't in, according to his home security. And before you get ideas, he's rigged his front door to a series of traps designed to delete all of his data and then your life. Not necessarily in that order.
My guy is proper paranoid, innit?
To be fair, you are an armed insurgent trying to break into his flat. Anyway, you should be able to connect to the local grid and use security cameras to disarm his traps.
Yep.
Negative. No sign of suspect. Over.
I don't like this CC out. It's dead. It's one thing that the government made it easy to snitch on each other for being...
I believe the main interface is on the rooftop.
I see some windows up there we can use to get in.
Sure, if you can get there. 3 options here. 1, use the window washing platform. 2, find a cargo drone. 3, give up, go home, and resolve to be a better person.
Will do.
Well, I don't think so, and I told him that. I said, when you snitch, you're saying just as much about you as you are about whoever you're ratting at.
My drone coming through!
Siga. Bora lá, maltinha.
The man's got a proper setup here. How are we gonna bypass it?
You could force the traps to unlock by rewiring the power.
Will do.
Welcome to Clare and Present Danger, and welcome to Fascist London. Don't let that boot on the back of your neck disturb you. In time, you'll barely feel it. We have to wake up, people. If there was a playbook for setting up a totalitarian police state, Albion would be most of the way through it and working on the epilogue. They certainly took advantage of the fallout from the bombings, didn't they? Preyed on the fears of the city government too. They were only too happy to hand Nigel Cass the keys to the city. Wash their hands to the whole mess. The collar will only get tighter now, friends, unless we do something. We can't wait for someone else to fight back. We are the change.
Ora bem, eu tenho que ir dali.
The traps are disarmed. Now, if you go through the front door of the flat, it's much less likely you'll be killed.
Ainda bem, né? Bora lá. Tá tudo bem armado, hein?
Move one more muscle, Chief, and I'll blow the whole place with you in it.
All right, no need to get excited.
Who the fuck are you? And what are you doing in my flat? You with Albion?
Yeah, right. Try more underground.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You done?
Sério?
Just listen. Albion's on its way. So your priority right now is to fucking run.
Fuck me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? Fucking hell, thought I was careful. Fucking idiot, Amish. Look, Cass is worse than you know.
Wow, thanks. But we know. Why else do you think I'm here?
Maybe, because Nigel Cass is paying you. That's how fucking mercs work.
All right, get this straight now. We want your help stopping Cass. He's behind the bombings, and he tried to end us.
Mate, you don't know shit. You have no idea what Cass is and what... Move! Fuck! An Albion squad's closing in on you. I guess you weren't lying about that part. Fucking think, Amish, think. Shit, fine. We'll table. I'll buy you some time. Just go. No!
Ah, fuck.
Move in!
Shit!
Don't just stand there. Albion won't be fussy about who they shoot.
Fuck me.
Received. Let's keep this by the book. Over.
Shotgun CQC specialist in the field.
Officer needs an ambulance.
Merda, eu preciso de mim embora.
Taking cover!
Patrol, we are still on the suspect. Over. Can anyone see the suspect?
is unsighted. Unsighted sweeping area. Control, add suspect to the most wanted list. Over.
I think all that excitement convinced our new friend Hamish that we need to work together to tackle Cass. He's willing to cooperate.
Matei gajo da Albion ali. Jesus. Ainda bem que eu mandei esta gaja para lá. Sem querer, querendo.
All right, Chief. That was a pretty slick escape. I believe you. So I'll say this. Nigel is planning something, and I don't think I could stop him on my own. If DedSec's everything I've heard, you'll help me.
We can help each other. There's a chance Cass had something to do with the bombings.
Yeah.
What could he be planning that's worse than that?
No, that's not like him. Well, not exactly. See, Nigel's got to see himself as the hero. He's an arrogant twat, but he's not a cynic. Every place we go into, we would have some mad plan to fix all his problems. With robot police or automated crop fertilizing and some shit. Society was a technical problem. And people are just bugs in the software, you know? You work around them or you squash them. Sorry, Chief. I gotta switch proxy servers so they don't trace me. I'll hit you right back on voice. Listen, I've got an inside man, right? A contact in Albion. Says Nigel's got this big meeting happening at White Tower. He'll be talking about a major project he's got planned for London.
What we need is an insider on the team.
I've always wanted to be in on a caper. Okay, first things first. We'll need eyes on the impregnable target, so off you go. I'll crack on with assembling the right personnel to round out this ragtag bunch of misfits.
Ah, shit. Albion cybersecurity sniffing my proxy IP. Must have traced the detonator signal. I've got to deal with this.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the tower security. It's tight. Very tight.
I like to help, fam, but Nigel's caught a whiff now. With all the CTOS cameras, it'd take him less than 5 to ID me. I ain't risking my pretty face.
We need an Albion insider for our caper, one who's willing to turn coat. I've reached out to a contact who works in a nearby pub. Where better to find a bleakly disillusioned anti-hero numbing their conscience with drink, but secretly desperate for redemption. I've let our contact know what we're in the market for, and she's nearby.
Isso.
Hiya. You lot certainly know how to pick your targets. You do know that Albion have set up their headquarters in there, right? We're not breaking in for fun. That prick, Nigel Cass, has some big unveiling planned. That's gotta be shitty news for us and the city. This is why we joined DedSec, innit? Fucking Nigel Cass. You're right. Nothing good can come of this. Luckily, I hear loads of sob stories working in a pub. And near this place, quite a few from Albion are dissatisfied with the status quo. You turn on the charm, and I'm sure you can get one to join the good guys. Even got a candidate in mind. Interesting. Hit me up with their info, yeah? I'll have Bagley push it along. Good luck, love.
Okay.
We have an Albion operative on our roster. We should let them know they're needed.
Ok, bora lá. Trocar para o gajo da Albion que eu tenho aqui.
Nigel Cass's meeting will begin soon. Approach the Tower of London when you're ready.
Onde é que é a faca de entrada disto?
If we're lucky, word hasn't spread that you've hung up your jackboots. Just try to put on your meek, harmless, broken by the system face. Oh, and don't forget your uniform.
Acesso ao uniforme. Agentes que possuem acesso ao uniforme em certas horas restritas. Chegar perto mais deles.
Looking sharp. Your ex-colleagues won't pay any attention to you unless you let them take a close look.
Bora lá.
Makes me livid.
Esparja-te. Eu não quero mandar ninguém abaixo. Ao menos seja preciso. Esta merda de disfarce.
A word of caution now we're inside. Any disturbance in here and Nigel Cass will surely cancel his meeting. Avoid being detected by your former colleagues or this operation is a bust.
Nigel won't have anything important on this floor.
How is it you know more about him than I do?
Yeah, I was Albion too, if you hadn't twigged to that. Me and Cass were close once. Looked up to him. He was bigger than life, fam. Literally a tech genius. And I was just a gearhead kid. I wanted to be like him. That's why I joined up.
Seriously, for real?
Didn't find out he was a murderous prick until later.
This is going to make our jobs that much easier and safer.
Yeah. You don't think it's going to make certain aspects of our job redundant, do you?
Not a chance. Director Cass takes care of his own. You know that.
Fair point.
Everything is proceeding on schedule, and Mr. Cass is as determined as ever to make the White Tower as safe as possible from terrorist attacks.
Tem que
I
subir.
believe he has ensured that all security measures have been taken.
Like I haven't got enough to do. Dealing with construction.
Merda. Eu sei, eu estou a ver, filho.
I heard someone saying DedSec was...
Will you let me finish?
They better not be. Just a bunch of terrorists pretending to have followers.
This door clearly requires a security pass.
Wonderful.
Use one of the nearby computers to create your forgery.
Be careful. You don't want to know what Nigel does with trespassers.
There wasn't a single person in there.
No, Director Cass is a genius engineer, but everything he designs is weaponized.
I know, he's a little upset, but he's trying to keep people safe. In this day and age, that is what is needed.
That might be part of it, but I think he likes life. Maybe a little too much.
I wouldn't let anyone else crass.
It'll take some time for the forgery to be ready. To keep you occupied, I dragged up still images and a recording from an internal investigation into Cass Sr.'s death.
Show me.
Internal Psych Assessment AS001 Subject Cass Nigel. Mr. Cass experienced a deeply traumatic event when he witnessed the murder of his father, Gareth Cass, CEO of Albion. He began exhibiting symptoms soon after what he frequently described as the random event. Mr. Cass's initial symptoms included insomnia, paranoia, distorted blame, and recurring flashbacks. However, He appears to have channeled his anger and self-described powerlessness into his work to ensure that Albion become, quote, a mechanism for preventing unpredictable violence. It seems somewhat of a mania, edging on psychosis. For me, this raises concerns about Mr. Cass's fitness to run a multinational security company. But I cannot, at this time, make any recommendation beyond continued monitoring, especially considering that I have been asked to close this file.
Oui.
Jesus Christ, me have issues, but this is a next level, you know. Them choose him, of all people, to secure London? Blood clot.
Yeah, well, Nigel's never close to anyone but his dad. And me, I guess. Never had much faith in people, really.
Well, the pass is ready, but rough. If this resistance thing doesn't work out, I doubt you'll make a living as a document forger. Let's give it a go anyway. Nigel Cass awaits.
Stop answering your texts. Stop answering your calls. Can't get hold of it. It's like 10 years. I've known this guy for 10 years.
Deixa eu dar ronda aqui na escala.
We know he's all right. He could be dead for all I know.
Oh, yeah? Think so?
How's it going? Seems a bit tense.
Yep.
Defend the best places. Best public.
How are you getting on with those metrics? The deadline is coming up quickly. It wouldn't do to miss it. He's presenting to the stakeholders right now.
I know, but if I messed it...
Bora. Consegui infiltrar-me.
Welcome to Project Themis. Our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively. Without your support, I couldn't stand here and tell you, I promise you, that with the launch of Project Themis, London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Mr. Cass, I was hoping you'd called us all in here today to discuss the ethical issues.
No, it's all right. The Commissioner cares, as we all do. I admire his passion and his dedication. Let's talk ethics.
Well, for one, Themis goes far beyond Albion's mandate. We really should have more government consultation.
I see. Delay the launch so that we can debate and assess the details.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the Defense Minister on the line right now.
Well, if you feel you must.
Headshot.
It's the human element that got us into this. No more debate, delay, indecision. Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself, to jeopardize Themis. Now, will our friends at Titus be ready? You are the cornerstone of the project after all. Do you need to consult any outside parties?
No. We'll be ready.
And just in time. Criminals running our streets. Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner himself. Assassinated by terrorists. Decisiveness is hard. But here's the best part. Once this decision is made, no more will be required of you.
Attention. A building-wide security sweep has been initiated due to document breach.
I warned you about that forgery. Your uniform will help. Don't let them get a close look at you.
I need an exit.
The catacombs, fam.
Go!
Something's not right here.
Who would send me this? I'm done with you. Nothing to report.
Shit sucker.
Bota.
Saw Nigel in action in there, didn't you? Man can be very, persuasive.
But in control. That was for effect. But also to get results. To get Themis launched as soon as possible.
Okay. Investiga das catacumbas, sério?
Shit. Straight into the back.
Okay. Sei lá para onde é que eu tenho de ir. Oh, isto foi para onde eu vim, filho. Espera aí, eu vim por aqui.
Oh, hell.
Aqui.
I don't like this.
Ah, sério que eu tenho que descer ainda mais?
What was that?
Sério? Acho que nadar a... Onde é que este gajo foi?
Fucking hell. Albion's top secret project is an automated killing machine. And it looks like Cass is almost ready to launch. We have to get Themis out of his hands.
I'll prepare a briefing. Will we see you there, Hamish?
Pretty face, not risking, remember? But patch me in. You and me got some scheming to do, Bagley.
Yeah. Dentro da Albion.
Fuck yeah.
Roubando diagramas, certo?
I'm here.
I'm here, you're not. Ok, faço já assim. Faço já uma viagem rápida para o refúgio e tal. Feito.
I'll start the briefing whenever you're ready. Here's what we know about Nigel Cass. He's rolling out something called Project Themis. The lack of information on its own is worrisome. But what little we do know is Cass wishes to remove the human element from law enforcement.
We also know he's partnered with Titus, which is never good. Titus does other work with Albion. Nasty shit like autonomous weapons, human targeting algorithms.
So Titus is our best lead to fill in the blanks on the secret project, but their security is notoriously difficult to crack. So Hamish has proposed an intriguing solution.
Albion's been working on a new microdrone, something my contact told me about. That shit's not even in production yet, but if we get the plans, we can manufacture our own.
To bypass Titus security.
Exactly. They're weird as fuck. Supposed to do maintenance on Albion's other drones, but the smallness of them means they can slip into places nothing else can.
Well, there we have it. Our next step is to infiltrate the Albion drone manufacturing lab and get our hands on schematics.
And then you lot will have a fun little gadget to break in the Titus. Love it. I'll shoot you the location. Be careful. Albion doesn't like to share his toys.
Pois, estou a ver que sim. Né? Estou a ver que sim, maltinha. Fuck.
Can I ask what you're doing here?
I'll be honest with you. I wanted to kill every last one of you over what happened at Bloom, for real. But I could use a hand tracking down Sky Larson's neural mat nightmares, so I thought, hey, here's a chance for DedSec to make things right again.
Go on.
I just clocked a hit and run by a black cab. Happened a while ago, but the news ain't picking up on it.
Sorry, I'm not following this.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because all of London's black cabs are driverless, run by AI.
Okay.
Yes, mate. You get that link I sent you? Yeah, them was the Tuesdays playing last night.
O que é que eu tenho de fazer? Para roubar. Acho que vou trocar para este amigo. Que este gajo ao menos faz. Faz os actions.
Ready to go?
Always.
Bem, bora lá. Bem, vou ter que fazer viagem rápida para aqui e depois daqui para lá. Vou ter indígenas no secreto também. Daí. Shit. Não é fácil assim. A probabilidade de cair é menos.
You're coming up on the Albion drone facility where the micro-drone is being developed.
Bags, this better be worth it.
It will be. You're gonna need to disable the security system protecting the R&D lab.
Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. O gajo da Albion está a ir embora, certo?
Time to play.
Era...
Where she starts thinking, okay, maybe this strange woman from the dating app is actually a serial killer. It could happen.
Right, let's spread out and look. Drone, begin search.
No. I'm smarter than that, darling.
Sério?
Shotgunner on site shite. A little help here.
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location.
Message received, moving in, over. Officer down, I say again, officer down.
Sério?
Suspect shooting. Oh.
Everyone's down.
Control, I've lost the target.
This area is being recorded by the GBB.
Be advised, we are on the trail.
Britain's first news note. I'm terminating the search. Fall back. Over.
That's incredible. Be careful. Lovely.
Tem que entrar com mais cautela. Caralho, quanto é que eu tenho? Os torrentes tenho que comprar.
New master hacker in town.
Nobody's here. Searching elsewhere. Drone, begin sector search.
Searching for target.
They've got a
Clear.
weapon.
Moving on.
All good.
Nothing out
I'll
of
try
the
somewhere
ordinary
else.
Tem que fazer assim.
The suspect. Drone, begin a search.
All suspicious.
Huh? What the fuck?
You're done, my friend.
All units, we have reports of a hostile in your area. Over.
Control, we've received the call, over.
Use a pursuit intervention technique.
I need backup straight away.
Ai.
Armed target. Over. In pursuit. I repeat, we are in pursuit.
Checking his last known location.
Negative. No visual of the suspect.
Got it.
I'm approaching. Cover me.
Received, we are in pursuit.
We need to spread out.
Control, put out an APW. Target is gone.
Fuck! Shit!
Como?
Fuck! Fuck! I'm on my own!
What is going on?
Don't see anyone. No room for error here. Search this sector. Nothing in the vicinity. Gonna keep looking. Area clear. Moving on.
Security's down in the R&D lab. The plans for the microdrone will be in there somewhere.
Olá, tudo bem?
Anybody still there? Let's keep our eyes peeled.
Feito.
I've downloaded the schematics. You can leave whenever you like.
Nem digas isso 2 vezes, meu maluco. É mais. Tá mais acima. Buscar pontos de pesquisa. Merda. Sério? Feito.
Now that we have the schematics, we can make micro-drones of our very own.
Better move fast on that, Bags. We need to get into Titus ASAP. Shut down Project Themis before Nigel decides to launch. And with what he was saying, we don't have much time.
Well, I hope nobody's hurt. These girls are getting... No, fuck!
Maltinha, vou fazer aqui uma pequena pausa, vou fazer um bocadinho de corte e já voltamos, ok?
Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
Oh, sick! Good to have you, blood. That tech's gonna be unstoppable now.
Fuck yeah. Ready to help make a difference.
Fuck yes.
E bora lá, Maltinha. Consegui recortar aqui este ativista.
Albion has got to go! Are you with me?
Let's do this. Bloody ridiculous.
I got you.
Esta gaja pode chamar a gente para atacar, filho. Caso eu esteja em apuros, eu chamo gente para atacar.
We've successfully trialled our first micro-drone, and it's officially as cute as the dickens. I've decided to name it Sebastian.
Time to break into Titus.
And take away Nigel Cass's newest toy, Project Themis. Bagley, any idea where that name comes from?
Greek mythology. Themis was the goddess of divine justice. You know, the one with the sword.
Ooh, that is so Nigel fucking Cass.
See? School's useful for something besides social maladjustment. Find the schematics of the building and I'll work out the location of the Themis project.
Don't bow down to these overlords! Rise up!
No rascal way.
They can't keep us down if we stand together!
Stay focused.
Dickhead, bro. What's your problem?
We only fail if we don't try!
Oh yeah, go! This shit is...
Don't bow down to these overlords! Rise up! Albion has got to go! Are you with me?
Vê o que é que esta faz.
Fucking hell.
Look around. No stone unturned.
Moving on. No one anywhere else.
They can't keep us down if we stand together!
Fuck a duck. Wait. Help is here.
Clear. Let's keep looking.
Searching elsewhere.
Fight the powers that be! They can't ignore us!
You better hope we don't find you. Best get out of the way before you get us.
Moving on.
What's wrong with you? We will. Oh.
Don't see anyone.
Piss off.
I'm doing this.
Shotgun support. Has a rifle right there.
Big shot out here!
Let's get this party started.
Suspect's hit! Gunfire!
Oh, foda-se. Preciso mesmo de um paramédico. Ok, eu vou trocar deste. A galha é fixe, mas
Your friend's just been taken into Albion custody. So long as you don't
pois é, 23 minutos. Porque eu tenho esta velha, que senão.
look up that badly, you'll be my favourite operative today.
That's just fuel for our
Preso.
resistance.
Preso.
Let's go.
Bem, eu vou matar uma motada profissional.
Let's sneak around.
Siga. Provavelmente não.
Look round for anything named Themis.
Will do.
Well, if I was hiding a top-secret, morally dubious drone project like Themis, I would put it in the secure vault on the lowest level. You will have to hack your way past some pretty serious security, however. The elevator that leads to the secure vault that houses Themis is locked down. You will have to access the bypass terminal to use it. You will require a spider bot.
Eu estou a usar já o spider bot. Eu acho que tenho que ir aqui manualmente, né? Yeah. Depois o que eu fiz já há bocado foi fixe. Chamei o pessoal todo vir para cá para lutar. Precisamos de uma paramédica. Eu já tenho alguém para reportar.
You'll be using Sebastian and the rest of the microdrones to bypass security. But first you'll have to get by that laser array. I suggest a spider bot and steady nerves.
Will do.
Steady nerves. Ih, caraca. Oi. Ok, isso por aqui. Ok, vamos lá.
All unauthorized personnel must vacate the premises.
Ok, aqui.
All right, Sebastian, this is what you and your friends have been training for. Time to crash the security grid for Daddy.
Feito. Prontos?
Okay, micro drones. Let's see how useful you are.
That's the spirit. She'll be pretty sick.
Nervos de aço. Por acaso é uma coisa que eu mais ou menos tenho. Mais ou menos. Yeah. Acho que isto também... perfeito. Calma, chega. Estás muito estressado. Calma.
Sebastian, no!
Foda-se.
Right then, no time for tears. Meet Sebastian, another of our countless microdrone allies. All named Sebastian, of course. You can't iterate on perfection.
Também estava a achar um bocado estranho conseguir a primeira, mas pelo menos consegui fazer metade à primeira. Caralho, tinhas que... Isso. É só ao mesmo tempo. GeForce 9000. Então. Aí. Despacha,
There are the cores. Destroy them, Sebastian. And for God's sake, be careful.
Estava difícil, porra. Bem, ele disse que eu tenho para ter os nervos de aço, né?
You've made your father very proud, Sebastian. Oh, right. You should be able to access the Themis project room now.
Let's ruin Nigel's fucking day!
Yes!
London, once a beacon of civility, now a cesspool of lawlessness. It is clear that humanity can no longer police itself. Fortunately, we don't have to. Welcome to Project Themis. Albion has found a way to apply an existing system, LifeScore, a data aggregator of biometrics, personal information, to our new autonomous drones. These drones can identify, isolate, and terminate threats before they can do harm. They can go anywhere, see everything. They could kill a man alone in an alley or in a crowd of hundreds with perfect precision. Themis drones can do what humans have always struggled to. Act immediately and decisively.
Óbvio.
Fuck me, I knew it! The LifeScore algorithm. My algorithm. I should have scrubbed it before I left.
What do you mean, Hamish? You know how Themis works.
No, fam. Well, yeah. This was years ago. We were developing a LifeScore algorithm for what Cass called a peacekeeping system. Supposed to identify vulnerable civilians, not target them.
Fuck me.
So in theory, Themis could be programmed to target anyone based on any number of parameters.
Exactly. That's the way Cass thinks. Genius, but twisted. We have to stop this. And I know how. We delete the LifeScore data and Themis is done.
Fuck it. Fine.
Ok. Então, é apagar isto, o Themis.
Done.
Yes, we'll have the award ceremony another time. Get out now.
Ok. Bora lá.
This may be entertaining. I've intercepted an audio transmission from Nigel Cass.
Oh.
No more excuses. This is my city, and I will not have DedSec ruin my plans for it. Themis was poised to change London, the world. And this group of... And Hamish fucking Balaji? I want them all. They made you all look like fools. They walked calmly into the White Tower, and no one, not one of you, stopped them with all our vaunted security measures. So do any of you have anything to say? Nothing. Well, everyone, and I mean everyone in the organization, will be revetted immediately. Someone help them, that's certain, and we will root them out. This time, we will get them all.
Well, that's about done it. Cass is gonna steam about this for a while. No more LifeScore, no more Themis. You did it.
Couldn't have done it without your help. The fight is not over yet, so if you still want to take down Cass, you're more than welcome to join us.
Not much of a joiner, fam. Considering how my days at Albion ended. But I'll be keeping watch on them and Cass. Maybe feed you lots of intel.
And there's still the question of Zero Day. Remember them? Completely gutted DedSec 1.0.
Cass had a hand in that purge, Bagley, and in the bombings, so we'll gladly accept any help you can give us, Hamish. Cheers.
In the last adventure of Detective Bagley and his occasionally helpful human sidekicks, we discovered that a billionaire tech mogul and a war profiteer both had secret plots to exploit human suffering and murder thousands. A shocking twist, I know. Speaking of the people we most suspect, Mary Kelly's slave trade is bound to be any day now, and we also just received a distress signal from a coffee shop of all places. Maybe the Wi-Fi's down or something.
Is that relevant, Bagley?
Yes, obviously there's more to it than that, but I knew I had to make a joke or you'd just tune it out. I've marked both leads on your optic.
Bem, Matinho, isto vai ficar para o próximo episódio. Daqui a 5 minutos temos aqui o bacana lá do que chama lá os outros. Ora bem, o que é que eu vou fazer? Missões. Temos estes dois, delator da Circe e o leilão dos Kelly. Bem, vai ficar para o próximo episódio. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Não se esqueçam de deixar o vosso like. Inscrevam não são inscritos. Isto é tudo com vocês, RubenK.
Your somewhat reckless teammate has got themselves thrown in the old clink, I'm afraid. Difficult to resist oppression from behind bars. It will be a while before they're available. Pro tip, however, why not recruit a barrister to the team? I mean, no one exactly likes a barrister, but they do have their function. They should be able to shorten the jail time of imprisoned operatives.
Fui.